Right, boys, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. Non-league to Premier League time. First episode of season 11. First episode as York City as a Premier League club. Now, pre-season has taken a long time. I've been at it for about 5 or 6 hours over the course of about 3 or 4 days. I found it very tough. I think the issue is that because we've started at the bottom, we're now in season 11. Everybody's that you would regard as current players in today's real world have either retired or getting very close to retired. We've not grown up in and around the top league, so we don't know who are the best new players in the world. And it's been quite difficult to recruit. Also, we're on half the budget. I've had to extend the wage budget out of the transfer budget, and we are still less than 50% smaller than the next club in terms of wages. So, yeah. So it's been tough. It'll be interesting to see how we get on. We're predicted to finish bottom, 1,000 to 1 outsiders. But we've signed someone special. Let me just read his technicals. Corners 15, crossing 16, dribbling 13, finishing 16, first touch 17, free kick 17, heading 12, long shots 15, passing 17, penalties 16, technique 19, vision 18, off the ball 16, flair 19, decision 16, composure 16, anticipation 14. Who could it be? Who could it be? Right, let's get into it. Let's find out how we have done. Who is that player? Let's find out.
I'm the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing we are York. We're City, play pretty, that is our style of football. How charming, just like the Minster, a pint of bitter and a slice from Ginster. Walking the walk, talking the talk, and singing we are York. Climbing up the old Division 4. If you score some...
And there he is. There he is. Now, yeah, he's 35. He's retiring at the end of the season. We needed a sort of like a backup / maybe a attacking midfielder. He can maybe even do a little job out on the right hand side for us if needed. His physicals aren't terrible for a 35-year-old. Not shocking. His fitness, he's not as if he's dropped down. You see sometimes the drop down to like 3 and stuff, don't they, which is ridiculous. I think he could even do a job in there. We are playing 3 midfielders. He could maybe do the Mazzala on attack. He's not got a stamina. Deep line playmaker, just swazzing balls about. Could do a job up front. If we go 2 up, he can link up. We'll play him as a deep line forward if we ever play him up there with Rebecca. 66 grand a week, free transfer. He's been about a bit. 87 million to City, 76 million to Chelsea, and then he's had 2 years at PSG, and we've got him in. Well, we got him in late. He's not kicked a ball for us, but it had to be done. It had to be done. Right, you want to see the rest, don't you? Now, the rest of it has been quite difficult. The board gave us £33 million to spend. We took about 9 of that off and pumped it into the wages. Missed out on a couple of players that was disappointing, and one called Tom Davidson. Everton player, 6'4", could have got him for 10 million, and he chose Schalke. We just couldn't compete wages-wise. We'd offered him the earth, like 71k a week, 35 grand appearance fees, 35 grand, everything. Everything was topped out. Let me just show you him, because he is somewhat special. Well, for us he would have been special. 6'4", 10 million, 17 finishing, 17 dribbling. Physical's good, 6'4". He would have been a handful, wouldn't he? He would have been a handful. Maybe someday. But anyway, let's concentrate on the ones that we've got now. We've only spent 10.5. And we've sold 11.5. With that being all Spencer Steers money. Couple of things I said at the start of the video. I did find it difficult to recruit, mainly because you don't know, pretty much have a clue who you're signing. I've got a whole new scouts in, so over the course of the next 12 months, they're going to be working hard to find us players, find us gems that we can then look at buying. And then at the same time, we wanted to, there is some decent players, the back four, the goalkeeper, the midfielders, Nili Svan, Uda Beko. We wanted to sort of like reward them a little bit. I just want to see them in the Premier League. It may be a foolish mistake, but I think we've strengthened. We've got Dominic Silva back and, more importantly, Jason Reed back for their 4th loan spells in a row. Very happy with that. We've also got Mark Theobald back, sub-goalkeeper. Remember, we had him and then we shipped him off to Wolves for 6.75, and then we've got him back for less than 600k. Backup goalkeeper. He's happy being a backup as well, so that's good. Other loanees, Zekovic, on loan from Lazio. Very good, 6 foot, bit of an handful. Can probably do both sides for us. He's right-footed, decent enough at crossing, got a bit of pace, decent mentals as well, decent physicals in terms of strength. He's not sort of like a 5'7" nippy winger. He's got a little bit about him. Very good technicals as well in certain areas. Only 18. As I said, we struggled slightly. We struggled slightly. Dennis Akira, most of you'll probably know, he's not actually moved in the game until they've released him. So he's been very loyal to Borussia Mönchengladbach. I'm pretty sure Manchester City are chasing him in real life. I saw I read somewhere today. And we've picked him up, 36k, 2-year deal, 32, but look at his physicals, 6'3", plenty of speed still. He can do all of them in there for us, really. Box to box, he can do Mazzala, deep line play. We're more looking at the box to box and then deep line playmaker if needed. But yeah, a bit of an upgrade on Glendon. Michael Garetti, striker, backup. Once again, I'm looking for someone who's got a little bit of pace and power with it behind him. Awesome physicals, finishing 15 as well, dribbling 17. He might turn into something a little bit special for us. He may score some big goals. As I said, I did want to kind of reward Udebeko until Tom Davidson came along. I did want to reward Udebeko, and to be fair to Udebeko, he's done very well in pre-season, so he gets the nod as the main striker. So far, things may change. I can't imagine us spending a lot in January. I would like to give these boys a season. I said if we can survive this year, and then the money's just going to start totting up as we go. Matija Lukic, centre half, sort of like 4th choice centre half, 700k. What do we pay? 500k. 19 years old. He's not great in where I normally require it. I suppose he's got 15 tackling. Physicals are pretty decent. Mentals are very, very good. I just thought we'd get him he's going to be 4th choice. Look, we're only playing 38 league games, a few cup games. We've got Wakir as well, the young Brazilian, as 3rd choice. Russell Gardner can play at centre half. So we're not desperate. We're not absolutely desperate. And I knew that. Dennis Akira can also play there as well. So we're covered. I didn't see the need of buying someone. I did want to play Kovac and Reed together in the Premier League as well. So just to back up, see what... And we'll see what happens with him. Right, probably one that you'll recognise. Emil Smith-Rowe. I just wanted to bring someone in that we kind of recognised. He's 29. He's not the quickest, but obviously he's never probably been the quickest. He's still got, I suppose, 13. But his technicals are very good. Mentals are very good. We paid a club record fee. We had to spend a little bit of money. 9.5. Just got him in. He can do both sides. He can even go in there for us if need be. He can go out on the right as well. He's not the quickest, but I just thought a nice technical player would be good. And that's about it, I think. That's about it. I will do the face packs at some point. Maybe not this week because I'm going to be very busy, but maybe for next Tuesday's episode, we'll get the proper Chilled Moves face packs in just to change it up and make them look a little bit better. So there we go. That's it. Spencer Steer's gone 11.5. Squad's looking strong-ish, I think. I'm quite happy with it. We've got strength and depth in all the areas. Got the players back that I wanted. The only issue today is we've got Haris Heric out suspended, but Sakira can come in, not a problem. Star player is wanted by Bournemouth in your dreams. Few new deals as well. De Nicola's had a massive pay rise, 42 grand a week. Couple of others, Kovac has. So the wages are big, but not too big. I think Smith-Rowe, if he flops, I think he's still got a little bit of resell on value if we need to get him off the wages. Dybala's just with us for a year. De Nicola is going to be a star for us, hopefully anyway. So I think he'll only improve as the season goes on. Heric and Kovac all had deals. Alatanak had deals. Udebeko had a deal halfway through last year. The only one who hasn't is Nili Svan, and we're going to give him one now because it's the end of the transfer window. He wants one. He deserves one. And there we go, 28 grand a week. I think that's as much as he's ever going to get out of us. Be interesting to see how he gets on. He's had a very, very good pre-season. So, that is it. There's the Premier League in 19th. I'll just show you the old player wages. So you can see all of it, can't you? And there we are, 575 grand a week. So we're not even half of Fulham's wage bill. Burnley came up with us. They pretty much had a Premier League wage budget to start with. And who else came up with us? Is it Fulham? Yeah, Fulham. Fulham won the league, didn't they? And they're on over double than us as well. So we're going to find it a little bit tough. We only extended the seats by 500, but the money is probably going to pour in. We lost 16 million last year, but that'll change. That'll change. I said we're aiming at, I think we get 91.5 million pounds in TV deals. TV money is just 91.5 million over the course of the season, so that's a lot of dough. We've actually done a few staff, just to show you. I have been busy, lots of staff in. Daryl Flavin, we spoke about on Friday's episode. David Santon in, defending coach. Ex-Newcastle, Roma, Inter player, very good coach, young coach as well. A couple of scouts, a couple of youth team coaches. He's got Paddy McCarthy in. I think it's Crystal Palace. I'm sure he was like a centre-half, but look at his attacking 19, working with youngsters and tactical. He was happy being an under-18s coach, but I've got him straight in the first team squad, along with Frankie Lampard. He was Bolton's under-23 manager, so I've got him across to add to our very talented set of coaches. And as you can see, apart from fitness, I think we spoke about it last week's episode, we are the best in the country. Right, anyway, let's get in to some games. You want to see some games. So we got Burnley first. So Burnley came up in the... Did Burnley come up in the playoffs? They must have done. Yeah. Came up in 5th, 12 points behind us. So we're going to go for Nili Svan on the right. We're just going to keep the youngster out. We won't do a centre-half. Let's put Russell Garner on the bench. So we're going to play Zakira in there. It's probably would have been our best three. But to be fair, Zakira is a more than adequate replacement for Heric. Glendon's obviously going to find it tough. He's going to find it tough this year. But we'll have him in and around it. We'll have him on the bench. We've got plenty of options, which is good. So yeah, Dybala. So yeah, Dybala's on the bench. He literally came through the door on transfer deadline day, which was like obviously 2 days before the league started. So there we go. We're going to rock with that. But as I said, we've got the young striker Goretti go up front. We've got Dybala. Nili Svan can go up there. So we've got options to change it if we need to go to the 4-2-4 that we used a lot last season. Right. Here we go. Let me know what you think to the transfers, by the way. And me purely just signing, Dybala for York City at least deserves a like. So make sure you smash that like button for me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, it's definitely worth a subscribe just for that and see how he gets on. I think he's going to flop. Normally when I buy these 35-year-olds, they don't do well. I'm a sucker for one. But his physicals aren't that terrible, so we live in hope, don't we? And he just had to be done. It had to be done. We've dreamed of signing players like this, and obviously, because it's taken so long, 10 seasons to get to the top, they're all on the way out. Even Smith Rowe, what's he, like 18? He's now 29 in the game, so here we go. First highlight. Are they going to get a break on us here? Barnes. Zakira's kind of gave up the run on that, which is a little bit disappointing. Canel would have thundered it against the post and they've scored. Oh, what a disastrous start to the season. Okay, let's pick ourselves up. Oh, Nili Svan's injured. Aye. Right, here we go. 20 gone. Can we muster a chance? We'll get one. Udebeko. We're going to lose out there. That was a terrible ball up there to him. Carey. Jonas Wind. tackle, Silva, well done. He's missed the second tackle. Vin's there. It's 2-0. Quest has been beaten on his near post. Oh dear. And it's Chelsea next, boys. Second game. I don't know if I told you, second game's Chelsea. These finished lower than us last year. Right, here we go. Alanak. Udebeko. Hit. Oh, that was going top corner. Denicola with it. Zikovic was underneath it. Reed. We've had some chances. Please not be 3. Oh, Zakira. Didn't need to. Keeper could have had that. Oh, free goal. Free effort. We've survived. We've survived just. Smith Rowe boots it clear. Oh dear. We have got to wake up. Oh, this one is going to get embarrassing. Hollis is now in down this left-hand side. He's thundered it in. It is 3-0 to Burnley. We aren't this bad. Sorry. We aren't this bad. We are not this bad. Egbo. Quest is completely fluffed it. I think they fucking signed in the summer. They spent 75 million, boys. They've spent 75 million. Jesus wept. This is Burnley, boys. Right, throw. Vind. Hollis. Clip one down the channel for this Carey guy to chase on to the 17 million signing, whatever it was. Smith Rowe's got back and helped out. He's going to come straight back though. Can we get a tackle in, boys? We've not, to be honest, we've not laid a glove on him in the middle of midfield either, which has been disappointing. And it's 4-0. It's fucking 4-0. Oh dear, what have I done? We can't even get close to him. Corner ball. Over. Fuck me. Well, boys. That was rough. That was rough. Right, Silva. Denicola. Come on, let's get a goal. Oh, no. Playing on. Zikovic. Into Udebeko. We've got 3 in there. Pick one out. What was that? That's never a penalty in a million years. He just tripped off a ball. We've got it anyway. I think is Mijatovic taking a years. The young German. Put it in. We've got one. He's getting the ball. Oh, by the way, I've got to say, new kits. Do you like? So, there's a guy on Facebook, a guy on Twitter called City Kits, just a York City fan, just does a Twitter account about kits, York City kits and stuff, and he did a couple of concept kits. LNR's the name of the stadium. I think that the York City Stadium is going to be called the LNR Community Stadium. So he did these little concept kits, and I just said, "Oh, can I use these in the save?" And he said, "There you go, yeah." So they haven't brought us much luck, but when do we bring Dybala on? That is the question. We've had 66% possession. We've had 11 shots each. They've been ruthless. We're not bottom. Someone is getting beat bigger than us, which is good. I bet they're not playing a team like Burnley now. As Vindy's in. Right, let's pause it. Dybala on. He's on, boys. He needs to get some minutes in. Here he is. He's on. Is he going to touch the ball? Right, free kick. We've managed to win a header for a change, which is good. Kovac, Cuesta. We're winning the second half 1-0, which means absolutely nothing, but it's a fact. Alanak, Mijatovic, Zakira, Zikovic. Here he goes. He's got pace. Finish. Big chance. He's got it back. Zakira. Right, pause. It has to be time as well. We might as well do it. George Glendon. Here he is, my favourite player of FM20. From the National League to the Premier League. Club captain is on. Smith Rowe's won it. Udebeko! It's gone in. It's gone in. We have got VAR. It's an own goal. It's an own goal. It must have hit the post and gone in. Smith Rowe did really well to intercept and then clip a ball in. Udebeko, yeah, off the post, off the keeper's back, into the net. Morgan Freys, another fantastic player that they spent nearly £13 million on. And last little change, let's get the youngster on, Goretti. Oh, we can't do any more subs. No problem. No problem. And there we go, 4-2. It feels a little bit better. 4-2. We're going to smash them for it, though. But that was rough. That was rough, wasn't it? Oh, no. I just don't want to go down. I know SI haven't told us when FM21's coming out yet, but it feels like I'm only going to be, what we are now, July, August, September, October. We're probably only 3 months left of the game, roughly, before people start sort of like sacking it off. Oh, no. Oh, Nilis. How about that? How about that, boys? I've never had one as big as that in FM20. Sign him the fucker. He's getting a new contract as well. Oh, dear. It's left us a little bit short. The young Goretti can play out on the right, so there's an option as well. Oh, dear. Not the start we wanted. Right, let's get on. Chelsea. Let's see how much they've spent. Manchester City, by the way, spent 417 million. At one point, they pretty much had 9 players transfer listed. At one point, they had 9 players transfer listed in Mbappe because they didn't get Champions League. And then they've just gone out and spent 421 million. Sold a bit. Bought William, a striker. 22 years old, Brazilian. He's all right, isn't he? He's all right. Do a job. He'll do a job. Sesse's found his level. Port Vale in League One. We'll follow his progress. I did offer him another deal, boys, and he just didn't want to know. He did not want to know. Well, after week 1, we're not in the relegation zone. We'd take that, wouldn't we? We'd take that all day long. Everyone wants us a fucking new contract. Killing me. Absolutely killing me. We can deal with that. Just get it under 30. Go on. He's not budging off that, is he? 33. Right, one change to the side. Zekovic coming in for obviously Nilis fan. Decided not to go with Dave Dybala even against his old side. They've got a few players. Okay. Jamal Lewis. Tomori's still there. Donnarumma. Reece James. Barella, captain. Oh. Rigne and Fabio Silva up front. And who have Chelsea got in charge? I think it's Largo, isn't it? Yeah, Bruno Lage. Looks like a Bond villain, doesn't he? Bond villain. Right, here we go. First Premier League game at home. It is against Chelsea. So any points. I want like as many wins at home as we possibly can. But I think today might be. I was going to say I want 10 home wins. And then we might stand a chance of getting promoted. I think that's going to be, promoted, staying in the league, but I think that's going to be way too difficult for us. Fuck me. Cautious. I didn't want to go cautious because when we've played teams in the cup, we had really good cup runs against teams last year. And I didn't necessarily want to have to go cautious, but it looks highly likely that's going to have to be the case. Come on, let's drum a bit up. Silva, Kovac, Di Nicola, Mijatovic. Zakira. Out to Zekovic. Cross blocked. Silva's got it though. He's gone in. Smith Rowe was there. He should have scored. It was a good block by James. Udebeko's there. Mijatovic is there. Oh, how many chances? How many chances do we want to equalise? Di Nicola with it. And it's cleared. 3 massive chances. Right, Sancho free kick, half an hour gone. Tomori. Ooh, what was that, Silva? Jesus Christ. It's a bit of a 2-footer. Got away with it. He's done it again. He's not even managed to foul him that time. Sancho's got it. Oh, God. We look like under 10s defending at the moment. Sancho's free kick, free header, Cuesta saves. That was an easy opportunity. They should have made it 2-0. Zekic into Zakira. Silva. Keep the ball. Zakira. Smith Rowe. Get the overlapping. I like it. Didn't go over it. Smith Rowe's got himself. He's done very well. Zekic at the fast stick and he's headed it over. Oh, we've had fucking chances. What a chance that was as well. Oh dear. Right, 1-0. It could have been about 4-4. Come on, dig in. We'll throw in James. Smith Rowe wins it, but I imagine it's going to come back. Yes, it will. You win it? Nope. Sancho out on the left-hand side. Silva, comfortable save for Cuesta. Come on, boys, stay in the game. Kovac, Cuesta. Silva. Play. Kovac. Di Nicola. Silva. Knocking it round all right, aren't we? Di Nicola. Lovely ball. Smith Rowe. Oh, just couldn't go on the end of it. Just didn't have that pace. Oh, did that nearly go in? It nearly went in. They're going to do that for us. Yeah. Ooh. Right, we'll see where this highlight goes. And then we are going to do some changes. Maybe go 4-2-3-1. Get Dybala in the hole, maybe. Oh, Uda Beko. Oh, no. What a pass that was from Sakira. Goretti on. Dybala on. Anything, boys. Anything. Trussen, free kick. Keeper. Well done. Well done. Cuesta. Silva. Out to Alanak. Come on. Reed. Got two players stood next to each other here. Smith Rowe. Dybala. Who's that? That might be Zakira. Reed. Where's this going? We've kept the ball really nicely. Silva. Zetkovic. Goretti. Here he is. Good football though, boys. Good football. He's just having a disaster, isn't he? Another free kick. Trussen. Come on, Cuesta. Pluck it out of the sky for me, buddy. It's deep. Kovac headed to Morris underneath it. Rinya. Oh. Off the crossbar. You've heard me moan and groan a lot tonight, boys. Alanak. Smith Rowe. Reed. Alanak. Clip one. Smith Rowe. Sakira. Di Nicola. Reed. Alanak. Oh, fuck off. He's in. Oh, saved. Right, let's do one last change. Got nothing. Apart from Georgie boy. Corner. Trussen with it. Oh, it's cleared. 3 clear cut. We've had 3 clear cut, boys. Game over. They had 28 shots. But only 2 clear cut. 1.5. We've missed big chances there. And we're bottom. I'm going to say that because we did play bloody well. I wonder if I can sign players on freeze. Because we could just do with... Because that, bless him. We've lost Nilis Van. And then my second choice right midfielder, Zekovic, has got himself a 5.9. We can maybe play that. I suppose we can play Goretti out there. Dribbling 17. Pace, yeah. He'll do a job. Pretty much like what Chisholm did for us last season. Alright guys, so next episode. Now I have got a busy week. I'm going away Thursday night. So I'll be out most day Thursday, out most day Friday. So fingers crossed there'll be an episode on Friday night. I will go and try and done. I'm only going to kick on a couple of games. It'll probably be just a couple. It may even be Man United, Fulham, or Fulham, Everton. Somewhere around there. We're not going to kick on a great deal. Do need to take my time on this and not make sure by Christmas we are 10 points adrift at the foot of the table. We're already at the bottom. Let me know what you think down to the transfers. we will be a little bit cleverer. I think when we go away from home against teams, we'll do cautious and stuff. But we have got Bournemouth next, a team that are expected to be there in and around us. So we'll still go on the positive. We should have got something out of that Chelsea game. Right, boys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that. Links down to the Patreon below if you want to check that out. Live stream on Thursday, shirt giveaway as well on the channel if you're a Patreon member. So stay tuned for the stream on Sunday night. Lots of stuff on the channel. Hopefully even a tutorial out on Saturday morning as well. So yeah, like, subscribe, all that kind of thing. Cheers, guys. See you later.